Wait. Sorry. We know Grand Inquisitor isn't dead?
Yeah, because
he shows up in Rebels.
So here I'm going to throw out my bold prediction right now.
Right.
We're right there. So here's my bold prediction for the season.
Watch and learn.
Grand Inquisitor that we see in Rebels is a clone.
It's different. Oh.
And the season is going to end with an after credit scene because we love those, and it's going to just be the clone of the Inquisitor. So the Grand Inquisitor. So the Grand Inquisitor that we see is the main one, or maybe he's not the main one, but the next one is going to be a clone. And part of my reasoning behind this is in the Darth Vader comics, post Rebels, we see the Grand Inquisitor pop up a lot as a spirit, and we also see this in Rebels, where the spirit of the Grand Inquisitor shows and helps Kanan in the temple, and like he's basically like this tormented spirit that I think bounces around, and that's why I think you're able to clone him and put him into new bodies. So I think he's a clone, and they're just going to end it like that and confuse everybody.
It means you are what I once was, a knight of the Jedi Order.
In episode 1, the recap that happens, that basically details episodes 1, 2, and 3, I thought Mace Windu was featured somewhat prominently in that recap, leading me to my bold prediction that Mace Windu is alive and will be appearing in this show. Will probably come in and save the day in episode 6.
Wasn't there something with Samuel L. Jackson had like spoken to Deborah Chow about I think it was more of a joke where like it's the same way that he like had joked to George Lucas about doing like a spin-off or something. I guess he somehow had a conversation with her and same idea.
Listen, I mean, he just finished filming Secret Invasion. He's on the Disney Plus studio lots.
There's one other way. Exactly. There's one other way that I think he could appear, which might make more sense. Obi-Wan's been trying to connect with Qui-Gon Jinn this whole time, but perhaps the Force ghost that answers the call is Mace Windu.
Because he has a better IT person?
Exactly.
My fan fiction is going to be amazing.
That's just a prediction.
What if it's who's the worst Jedi ever? Like who's
the worst
Jedi at that point in Obi-Wan that
Anakin Skywalker
that answers the call, like who's dead and can't answer like the Force Ghost call. It's like just like like, hey, I'm Steve.
Real quick,
how's it going?
Real quick. I want to answer Arjuna's question. Not who is the worst dead Jedi, but who do you guys think is the worst Jedi of all time?
Well, like I guess what's the criteria?
Wait,
of that?
what?
Who caused everything to just kind of fall flat on its face? There's only one Jedi that you could...
Wow.
And people would say Yoda.
Yeah, exactly. You can pinpoint everything on Yoda. There's an episode arc in the Clone Wars where he is basically close to figuring everything out. And from what we are presented, he just kind of sits on that information and is like, well, I'm good. It was a vision. It's cool. It's whatever. He's the worst Jedi.
He's the worst Jedi.
So my bold prediction, like I said, is going to be it's going to end with the Grand Inquisitor is shown as a clone, and it'll be revealed specifically at the end credits. Arjuna, do you have a bold prediction that doesn't revolve around someone dying?
Yes.
I've
only done that like twice.
I know, but it's going to be the joke forever.
So speaking of Yoda, I think Yoda will appear in the last episode of this show, and he will talk to Obi-Wan somehow. And that'll be it.
Do you think he's gonna tell him about his love child Grogu?
No.
Yes, and that's what kicks. Boom, and that's what kicks off season 2. Yoda uses the Force or whatever hippy dippy shit, and is like, Obi, go find my son, and then that ends the season, and then boom.
Wait, we think Grogu
2.
is still Yoda's son?
Sure.
Yes. I love this idea that if they keep going with Obi-Wan, every season after this is just him being someone's errand boy.
Yes.
So like Bail Organa, go rescue my daughter.
Quest.
Yoda in season 2, go rescue my son. Jar Jar in season 3. Go.
I will say this about Obi-Wan.
Rescue me.
I will say this about Obi-Wan. At least he's not bothered with side quests like Din is in Mandalorian.